Good morning and thunder up. It's game day, game 3. This home behind me saw the worst of the damage. Right here is just pieces of the roof. We've seen in a change in budget where they're taking money from like learning resources to put in these meals or anything like that where it might not benefit them in the classroom, but for their lunches, anything like that.
No, what we've seen is cuts in administrative costs.
This is the president of the University of Central Oklahoma, Todd Lamb. This is Loud City outside. We have Oklahoma City fans ready to take game 1 of the NBA Finals. We haven't been able to get into Blanco because every road we've tried has been blanketed with water. It's pretty good snowball weather, I can't lie.
You are our diehard OU softball fan. Girl, walk me through what that was like.
Oh my goodness. Every year, opening day, we go. It's my mom and I's tradition. I kind of got a little teary-eyed, especially when they talked about Nick Collison, because I have been a Nick Collison fan since the beginning. And so for him to be here, you know, and they called him out, like, you've been here, you've worked, you're Mr. Thunder. To see that and, like, realize, like, dang, we have waited this long. This state has waited this long, and the fact that we are able to say we are NBA champions, I don't think there's a better feeling than that, and it's kind of getting me emotional right now, so I'm not trying to cry on TV, but man, it's just an amazing atmosphere, and this is an amazing state and amazing fans, and we are so lucky to have this team here. 11 Tulsa high schools have their own girl flag football program, all thanks to one former NFL player. His mission to let girls know they can score touchdowns better than boys. Ready, set, hike. It's the second season of girls flag football and kicking off right here in Green Country. An idea that began with former Green Bay Packers receiver Donald Driver.
We just felt like there was an opportunity to do something even greater, right? Empower women in sports.
On Wednesday, 11 high schools gathered at Will Rogers for a surprise from Driver and BSN Sports.
It's official, like they have an official uniform that with headgear, all the things that they need to be successful playing this game.
The field erupted as teams opened up new uniforms, protective headgear, and warm-up jackets, all from a $50,000 donation. Secret Butler, a sophomore at Hale High, says the investment matters.
I was excited. It was like, we're getting new uniforms, so what else is there to expect?
Butler says attention is shifting to girls' sports.
It's actually amazing because really nobody really pays attention to women's sports because everybody just focuses on men's sports. So women are technically irrelevant until now.
Hale coach Rebecca Barea, a former player herself who grew up with little support, says this is bigger than equipment.
On the game, the girls, and just the community of that empowerment to women and where it's going and how it can change their lives and just all these opportunities that we didn't have growing up.
These teams are learning to work together, lift each other up, and prove they belong on the field.
They have this dog in them that most people wouldn't think a woman would have, but they had it. And they prove that they can they accomplish anything they want to accomplish.
In Tulsa, I'm Emma Burch, 2 News Oklahoma.
It's just great to hear it. It just feels like home.
The bell tower at First United Methodist Church in Beggs has been a community staple for 95 years. But with age brings repairs.
50 years ago it started leaking, but that's the nature of a bell tower in a church.
Reverend Michael Enright says the tower has seen better days. Water damage, the main culprit.
Put an internal roof to try to catch it, and then drains, and that worked for a while. It then started leaking again, as it does. So.
The church has spent nearly $50,000 in recent years to maintain its historic look. Here in the foyer of the church, you can clearly see most of the damage, which was caused by water, and Reverend Enright tells me that if rain continues to keep pouring down, that water is going to seep right through. The only food bank in Beggs, which is located in the basement of the church.
And I've always kind of had a heart to give back to the community in that way, just to feed people.
Angela Large runs a thrift store and food pantry inside. She says they've served over 200 people this year.
Fed. So on a monthly basis, we're seeing about 35 families. So it's just a wide spectrum of people that are in need in our community.
With financial concern, Large worries about losing access to the food pantry.
We stand to lose the ceiling in there, coming in on top of ruin the whole thrift store, and then we couldn't get people down here safely. And there would be a lot of people without food that are dependent on us now.
With an estimated cost of $130,000 for repairs, it's safe to say they need the community's support, just like they've given for nearly a century.
I'm fortunate enough to have been called by God to have the resources up until now to make that happen. And we would like to be able to continue in any way they want to help.
In Beggs, I'm Emma Burch, 2 News Oklahoma. Dawana Posey has 4 kids and loves them with her whole heart, but never one day imagined that one of them would hurt her. Now, just a warning, some of the images you're about to see may be disturbing to some viewers.
I said, you are killing me. You are killing me. Stop stabbing me.
A day DeWanna Posey never thought would happen. Tulsa police say Posey's son Jeremiah Holden stabbed her daughter, and 8-month-old granddaughter Sunday night near 63rd and Peoria.
Well, I went inside the kitchen to look at something. I heard my daughter screaming, "Mama, Mama!"
Police say the twin siblings got into a fight and Holden stabbed his sister first. That's when Posey ran into the room to help, eventually getting stabbed herself in multiple areas.
Stabbing me. They're stabbing me. And I said, Jeremiah, stop. He stopped for a second. I said, I am your mother. You are hurting me. You are killing me. Because the way he was stabbing me, I said, you are killing me.
According to Tulsa police, Holden ran off but was later found unresponsive and was given Narcan. TPD says Holden told them he didn't even remember doing it.
The person that he is not the person who walked into my room.
Posey, who's still in the hospital, tells me her son is a veteran and has a past with drug abuse. Now, all she wants to do is give her son the help she says he needs.
I can tell you, I'm pressing charges. Yes, I am. Because I want him to get the help he needs.
The 3 victims are all expected to be okay, now focused on healing and moving on.
My mind is messed up. I think I'm going to have to move because I don't want to be in a place like that.
In Tulsa, I'm Emma Burch, 2 News Oklahoma.